Hey, somebody sent me this, so I'm gonna reply to him. He asked some questions for me, so I'm gonna answer him.
What up? It's your boy, More Massive Entertainment.
We love to teach.
This video goes out to the legend of all Bulldogs. A legend of what? A legend of what?
Hold on. Let me show you. It was my French Bulldogs in labor. We whelp them naturally. Google says these dogs have to get C-sections. We do it naturally. All right. This dog has 6 puppies. She has 6 puppies naturally at home. All right. And that dog has 6 puppies at home naturally, people. All right. Naturally. All right. Not only does she whelp them natural, gotta get paid. Go subscribe to the station 365 ENT Kennel. I am the legend of all Bulldogs, and I approve this message.
I just want to show you guys that it is possible. There's nothing dangerous about it. You know, you're there to support the female's head. Right now, I'm supporting the head.
Google says them dogs cannot breed naturally. You know? But we do that. All right? We breed them and we whelp them. We breed them and we whelp them. Google says you can't do this. Google says French Bulldogs cannot breed naturally. But go subscribe to the station 365 ENT Kennel. All right, where we prove Google wrong. That's just one of the legendary things I do. We know what they flagged that video. It's cool, but we're gonna go back to you with your questions. But that's legendary right there. When they take a breed and say that it can't breed naturally and it can't whelp naturally, and then you do both. You do both. You know. We make our own dog flirt pose. There goes me. The fence is 6 feet, so you see I ain't no little guy like Kwame. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no short dude like Kwame. All right, people. So we make our own flirt pose. You know, we've been doing these dogs. I'm just, you know, new to the internet. You know, a lot of people, they think just because they had dogs for a long time, or just because they're older than you, they know more than you. You know, they could have been doing stuff wrong. Just because you've been doing stuff long, that could mean you've been doing stuff wrong for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I am the legend of all Bulldogs, and I stamped that message right there. Just because you've been doing something long doesn't mean you ain't been doing it wrong for long. All right? That's a flirt pose. Look at her, shake it up. And I got her, she shakes on command. Hold on, bro. She shakes on command.
Good girl, take it down. Good girl. Good girl, get her. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl.
This is just a French Bulldog. This is just a Frenchie that I train.
Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl.
This is a Frenchie.
Good girl. Take him up. Take him up, Cook. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Put it on good. Good girl. Good girl. Put it on good. Good girl. Good girl. Let's sit up in the air. Let's good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl.
This is just a Frenchie.
Good girl. Good girl. Shake him up, Cook. Good girl.
You gotta know how to bring this out in a dog. You gotta know how to bring this out in a dog. This is a non-working breed. You people gotta understand that.
Good girl, yeah. All right, got it.
This is a non-working breed. This is a non-working breed. Breeding healthy Frenchies. People gotta understand that. Breeding healthy dogs that do what Google says they cannot do. You gotta understand that. We really got these dogs, people. You know, we really got them.
Alright guys, I'm gonna address the video here. There's a lot of people in the comments.
This is all us.
Saying what they gotta say, but let's hear what the breeder.
Keep thinking these French Bulldogs ain't game. Keep thinking they don't move the same way as Pitbulls do. This is what we do, bro. Legendary Bulldogs, because I take a dog breed and I do what makes I prove Google wrong with it.
On the bed. On the bed.
Come on the bed. Wrong with it, you know what I'm saying? So this puppy was stuck, you know, stuck pup 2 years ago. See, I got it out. If the puppy's stuck and the dog is sitting on it, you gotta make them stand up and get it out. A lot of morons would be like, oh, it's stuck, and they would rush the dog to the vet. You understand? And another thing a lot of morons do.
You mastered your mind.
Excuse me, I gotta get paid for this. I gotta get paid for this artificial insemination video. 1.8 million 2 years ago. Let me skip the ad, but this right here. This is an AI.
Move the dog and
This is an AI video. You know what I'm saying? Because this female was too big. So I did an AI. You understand that? The female was too big for my male to reach. So I did an AI. Hold on, let me show you that other one. In labor, you know, there I go, delivering puppies. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand this. What am I a legend for? Simply because I'm doing what they say you can't do on Google. And when my dog couldn't get the job done, I did the AI. I didn't take and run. Hold on. North. Sit your ass down. I didn't take, because I had an English Bulldog right there. I didn't take and run my bigger English Bulldog, my 2 AKC Bulldog. I didn't run my male.
AKC Chop, AKC Brutus back here. It's a warm one.
I didn't run my male Bulldog to my French Bulldog just because I had another Bulldog on the yard. I did an AI. You know, some of these people, you know, masters though. They're masters. They're not legends. They're just masters. You understand? They're just masters. Because if they was a legend, they would have did an AI and had their Pitbull litter that they plan to have. instead of making a hybrid mutt litter. You understand me? So that's some of the things I've done legendary. You know what I'm saying? That's just some of the things I've done legendary with the Bulldogs. All right? But we're going to go back to you because I answer everybody's questions.
You made a statement with Kwame Winston.
Kwame.
Well,
Yeah, I
AKA
know. Kwame, I know who he is. What about the little guy, man? You said I made a statement with Kwame. So we're gonna talk about Kwame Winston.
Well, he was saying on his video that
Yeah, what was he saying?
if I was to take up a Leopold Mastiff and cross it with American Pitbull Terrier, do I have a right to say it's a Pitbull? And you said yes, because the American Pitbull is hybrid dog that crossed with a lot of dogs, blase. Took them 2 pups off of that and crossed back to that. Don't you know if you inbreed that together, a throwback gonna come out, and you ain't doing nothing but making different species, different species.
Okay, you're using the word species wrong, bro. They're all canines. Canine is the species, bro. All right, that's what it is. All right. Now you mean to say I'm making different breeds, different breed. Okay, and you're saying a throwback of the Neapolitan Mastiff is gonna come out. Cool, but this is what you don't understand. I'm gonna let you keep going. I'm gonna save it for the end.
What's in the Neapolitan Mastiff side of the family? What's in the Pitbull side of the family? Because as you said, listen to what you're saying. He was crossed with a lot of dogs, right? He was crossed with a lot of dogs. So how can you sit there and say out your mouth something bogus as that you can make your own American Pitbull Terrier?
Just how the white man did. Yup. I can make my own Pitbull Terrier just how the white man did. All right? I could take a Bull Terrier and put that with the Patterdale Terrier. You got to understand that. and you got an F1 Pitbull. All right? I have shown you guys. Hold on. I have shown you guys people make F1 pit bulls. I have went live and I have taught you guys. I have went live several times and I have taught you. Can I find the video? We'll see. Alright, so we gotta understand. Legendary for legendary reasons. Okay, so people, take a look at this here.
Today,
they took. This is a F1. This is a F1 American Pit Bull Terrier. All right, they took the English Bull Terrier to I think it's a Fel Terrier or a Palestine Terrier. In the video, I showed a list.
We're gonna be talking about the pit bull and why it's a blanket term.
This is why it's an umbrella term.
I'm ready to cook up. I'm gonna give y'all one song though first.
Sit down.
now you got to keep up on the yard. Now
You can even take the American Staffordshire Terrier, female, and then take you a shit. Let me think of anything, man.
I'm trying to think of it. I'm trying to see where I got it to where I could promote this guy's Instagram.
Right.
But this is a F1 American Pit Bull Terrier. I wish I could get it clear, more clear. Get out, go! Go. Shit. Alright, back to it.
And you read my comment to me on your video. When you said that you could take American Pitbull Terrier and cross it with American Bulldog, you ain't gonna do nothing but make Pitbull puppies. That isn't so. That's why I said I disagree. And you know it's not. Because I stated to you and you read it back to me. I said, keep teaching what you're teaching. But my thing is, once you cross that dog over, it ain't the same dog no more. My passion is for American Pitbull Terriers. I see it like Dark Dynasty.
All right, bro. This right here is pure. They been running that. The dog that me and you will be talking about would be a F1 hybrid pit bull, like I showed, that fell terrier to the bull terrier. That's a F1 hybrid pit bull. People use different stuff to make that dog, bro. You gotta understand that there was not one way of making the American pit bull terrier. Jeep, it was not bred and made the same way they made Eli. Let me say that again. Jeep was not bred the same way Eli was bred. Midnight Cowboy is not the same as Mayday. Frisco is not the same as Bolio. You gotta understand this, man. Honey Bunch is not the same as Cowboy. All right? These dogs, some people used Hound in Terrier. Some people used Bulldog in Terrier. All right? So this is why I gotta go to another video where I was teaching his leader, his master. Got these guys so confused. That's why I'm so glad we can separate masters from the legends. There goes my dog right there, Kalashnikov's AK-74. I just showed y'all her Whelp it. But listen up here, people, and get this in your heads.
Now let's take a look at the American Bulldog. This is why the Winston line is a so-called bulldog by Kwame. How can your dog be called a bulldog when it is made up of Pit Bull Terrier, Staffordshire Terrier, Staffordshire Bull Terrier, and Mastiffs? The only bulldog I see in there will have a little bit from the Pit Bull and a little bit from the Mastiff.
All right. They also have different lineages. That means there's different lines of American Bulldogs, all right? Their descents from Mastiffs, Pit Bulls, from various terriers, including the American Staffordshire Terriers, American Staffordshire Bull Terriers. All right? This dog, this American Bulldog, it's built with the same stuff as the Pit Bull. All right? It's just when they did the selective breeding, the Pit Bull, they were using smaller dogs. You understand? Like the fell terriers. You gotta understand that. There was different seasoning in the same sauce. The sauce is called the same, but it looked different because there's different seasoning in it. Because we all know the Pit Bull got different terriers in it. Like I said, depending on what bloodline we talking about. The Pit Bull was made with multiple dogs, just like there's different lines of the American Bulldogs that was made with multiple dogs, like those Painters and Alan Scotts and John. There's different bloodlines to the American Bulldog, just like there's different bloodlines to the American Pit Bull Terrier. Same name, American Bulldog, but different bloodlines where they sprinkle different seasoning in that.
It's majority terrier. The American Bulldog is majority terrier. The American Pit Bull is majority terrier. So the Winston line is majority terrier. Change your kennel name, please. The real Bulldog owners don't like people posing and lying and calling their dogs Bulldogs when they Bulldog crosses. This man, he names his kennel Old Red English Bulldogs. And he uses an English Bulldog, an old English Bulldog, as his picture. None of his dogs have an underbite. None of his dogs are English Bulldogs. They're American Bulldogs with American Pitbull Terrier. You have Bulldog crosses.
Here's my dog.
If it is not the Bulldog, you have a Bulldog cross. Okay? You cannot
Understand
last
that.
year and an IOEBA litter from him. And this is the only Bulldog.
Yeah.
I don't care if every dog is a cross. That's not the argument. The argument is there's only one Bulldog and everything is not this. Get
Understand
that through
that.
your short yellow bus head.
Understand
You do
that.
not have Bulldogs. You have
don't.
Bulldog crosses.
Crosses.
If it is not the Bulldog, you have a Bulldog cross.
This is the AKC Bulldog. Nothing before, nothing after his name. There's only one Bulldog. This is the AKC Bulldog. All right, people? But like I said, look, this dude puts this in his kennel picture, but none of his dogs look like that. None of his dogs look
Are
like that.
replicas of the one he uses in the... None of his dogs are replicas of the one he uses in the picture, and none of his dogs are English Bulldogs like he uses in his name. I mean, the lion gotta stop. Everything is not a Bulldog. And it's wrong to pose as if you're producing Bulldogs when your blood is 80% Terrier.
Terrier.
I can name more Terriers in the Winston line than I can Bulldog. Stop the lying and stop mislabeling dogs. You got Bulldog crosses. It's majority Terrier.
You can't prevent sick days. That's why Kleenex lotion
Been
tissues.
teaching this guy.
When you call somebody's phone and approach them like a man,
They hang up. Oh, hold on now. This is for the goofy.
he switched over. His wife switched.
All right. This is me with game bred 7th generation pedigree in 2004. All right. This is what you gotta comprehend more, Masters.
Just got out the Fed. And that was when Bobby Hall just got out the Feds. And he switched over. His wife switched over to that Eli hog hunting shit. You understand?
7 generations. All right. 2004. I got proof. You understand? Your dogs. We're gonna get to you with your dogs, but you see that stamp. All our shit got papers and pedigree that says 2004, man. All right? We don't lie on blood and say we got this and that and we don't. We didn't just have French Bulldogs. This is before the cameras, bruh. I just got on the internet, man. When Corona hit, then I got on the internet, bruh. I was never a guy to pull out a camera, man. I was really in the streets with them niggas to where if you pull a camera out, they looking at you crazy. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, we're going to go back to you, bro. You got to understand, the pit bull is an umbrella term. People took two different things and put it together.
Calling the Incredible Hawk an American Pit Bull Terrier when it's no such thing is 175 American.
Yeah, that's
Pit Bull
rhetorical.
Terrier, 175 pound Pit
We
Bull
know that.
Terrier.
We
and
know
you
that.
laugh because you knew it was true.
Yeah, we know that. We know that,
You
bro.
contradict yourself, bro.
How did I
and you
contradict
don't know what
myself?
you talking
I
about
don't
sometimes.
understand what I don't know what I'm
Sometimes
talking
you-
about. I just showed you an F1 pit bull because I'm teaching you now. I hope I changed your mind when I showed you the F1 pit bull that looks similar to this. To where if you took two puppies out of that litter, that F1 litter that looked, I'm going to put the dog up here. Sorry, he had more to say. Hold on, let him go.
P.S. I ain't finished with you yet. And on the only way you can make a real American Pit Bull Terrier, if both ends have paper and pedigree, and you have to have at least 7 generations on the female side and the male side. And it talks about where their generation came from over and over and over. You understand what I'm saying? You have to have at least 7 generations to make a purebred dog. It's your boy More Mass.
Check. This is a Palestine or a Patterdale or a Fell Terrier, some type of terrier, but we know that's an English Bull Terrier. And they bred that Bulldog to the Terrier, and then they made this F1 American Pitbull Terrier. Then you would keep 2 litter mates that look just like that, breed them together, and then you would have an F2. Then keep 2 litter mates, breed them together, then F3. And you keep doing that for 4 generations. On that 5th generation, them is purebred dogs. According to the AKC, that's how they do it. Again, in order to make a purebred breed, you have to have at least 5 generations. Get that in your small yellow bus head. It's not 7. The American Kennel Club says 5. All right? And these are the guys who determine a purebred. Anything else is uncivilized. You guys got to understand that. If you're making a Labradoodle, a Labrador to the poodle, all right? The first generation is F1. You keep 2 puppies, breed them together. The second generation is F2. You keep 2 puppies, breed them together. The third generation is F3. You keep 2 puppies, breed them together, and then you do that again. You got purebred Labradoodles. But it's still a hybrid dog, though. But eventually, the AKC, they're going to clear that and make it a purebred, all right? Because the American Kennel Club considers a purebred dog if parents are both registered as purebreds of the same breed with the AKC, all right? So remember, in order to make a purebred breed, both parents got to be recognized with the AKC, and both parents have to have American Kennel Club papers and pedigree. All right, they got to have purebred papers when you make your own breed, or the AKC is not going to recognize it. All right, I'm sorry, the Pitbull is not a purebred dog. It is not recognized by the AKC. You cannot make a purebred dog using the Pitbull. If you have papers on a Pitbull, you have hybrid purebred papers, and the AKC will never recognize it, all right? Get that in your small yellow bus heads. Please, get it in your heads now. I am the legend of all Bulldogs, and I approve this message.